a slight lag.
It says you're live.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go out?
Yes, go ahead. There is a slight lag. I don't know why it does it that way. I think I tried to change the settings, but yeah, now I have a countdown live in 58, 57, 56, 54. 4 people currently watching. I would assume that's us and Matt. What's yours showing?
The countdown. I'm trying to get it to go sideways.
What second are you at? Because you have to press the X
40.
and get rid of the comments, and then it will go sideways.
Oh, but we want the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We do. I have an ad playing. We are live right now, so.
Okay.
Oops, you'll want to probably turn down the audio.
Yeah, mine's down.
And let's see if we can get it right this time, because last time my microphone
Well, yeah, I see us.
was off. You see us already?
Yeah.
Okay. And Yanni, you should be able to see us. Our kid is out in the living room double checking our live, making sure the audio sounds good, because last time the my audio was off on my microphone.
Yeah.
So, talking to your mic so Yanni can hear you?
Yanni, can you hear me? I'm talking. Hello.
We're live right now. We're good?
Cool.
Okay,
Thumbs
you can
up.
close the door. Thank you, sweetheart. You can say hi to the live if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm the funny one in the family. I'm the best.
All right, close the door. Thank you, sweetie.
Yep.
All right. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week. It is hump day.
Hump day.
And we are talking
Hold
about...
up.
What's wrong?
Somebody said you sound like an alien.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, really? Do you want to step out on your phone and go listen?
Sure. Be right back.
Hold on, guys. We're going to do some audio testing. My microphone, audio. Oh, Tooties. God dang it. He's just messing around. All right. Yeah, we have a lot of audio problems. I don't know why. Come on, babe. It's just Tooties messing around. What's up, Tooties? All right. All right, so today we are talking about prison tattoos. And pretty much everything you need to know about prison tattoos. And so you said you had some questions you wanted to ask. And I am kind of an expert on prison tattoos.
Kind of.
I've got about, I don't know, probably 150 tattoos, I think.
Wow.
Or maybe more. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. But
That's a lot.
okay. Everybody says the audio sounds good. There's 7 people in here. And, yeah.
Cool.
So what do you want to talk about?
So, did you draw your own tattoos, or did somebody draw them for you?
I can't draw at all.
So did you just like kind of find an artist and then explain what you wanted, and then they drew? Oh.
I had one artist pretty much the whole time. He did almost my whole body. Yeah, I only had one artist.
So you got all of those on the same yard?
On Santa Rita.
Oh.
Yeah, I got almost everything on Santa Rita. I got a couple tattoos before Santa Rita, but only like maybe 7 or 8 tattoos.
Did you get any at Whetstone?
Never.
Wow.
I never got a tattoo on Whetstone because it was dorms, and I never felt comfortable inside of dorms.
I was going to say, that seems like it would be pretty tricky to get away with.
Yeah.
What would happen when you guys would get caught?
When we got caught getting tattoos, you get a major... Well, most of the time, the cop, depending on the cop would take the tattoo gun. But, yeah. So, and then if they were in a bad mood, they would write you a major ticket. Yep. So...
A major ticket?
Yeah,
Is it a major?
Yeah, promoting prison contraband is a major ticket.
Oh,
that's the ticket.
You're right. Yeah,
promoting.
that's
And then there's another tattoo ticket also. I can't remember what it's called, but promoting prison contraband for the gun and the ink and the needle and whatever. And then they can get you for like actually tattooing yourself.
Right, that's a ticket itself, right? Tattooing.
Yeah, if they catch you with fresh ink on yourself, like that's a tricky one, is like trying to hide fresh ink from cops, especially when you get like huge pieces of your body done.
Right.
It's really tricky to hide it from the cops. Some people get like their whole faces tattooed in prison and they have to try to hide that from the cops, but a lot of the times the cops don't care unless you just get like the wrong cop, and then they will write you a ticket for it.
Right, I was going to say, because we would see the fresh tattoos, but if you're not really catching in the act, it's kind of hard to write a ticket on that.
If they see the fresh ink on you, because so when you go to prison, yeah, somebody said restrictions. Matt said take off your shirt, Mike. Gay? Somebody said restrictions, no commissary, 45 days. Yeah, it could be like 30 days or 60 days or 45 days.
These also said to take
Show
off
us
your shirt.
Tattoos. let us see.
Just do it.
Yeah, I can take it off. Hold on. We got to put it back on, though. Do the whole interview. So that's, I got to get on camera.
Yeah, get in the frame.
That's pretty much all prison work.
Show the back one. That one's really cool.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Oh,
Yeah.
go back around.
No, I'm not gonna model my butt for YouTube. There you go. You wanted it. You got it.
Nice.
Yeah. And then some of my legs, not all of my legs.
Show my favorite though, real quick.
What?
It wasn't a prison tattoo though.
What tattoo? Oh. Yeah. Raquel, wifey's name.
Yep.
I got that about 5 years ago on the streets from a shop, and I only have 2 tattoos from a shop. My daughter's name, I got that before I went to prison, and then they went around it when I was in prison, and then I got your name in a shop, and that one hurt so bad. It was one of my worst tattoos ever, even though my ribs are all the way done. It was funny because the guys at the shop were like, dude, you have like your whole body tattooed. Like, I think my pain tolerance went down, or shotguns hurt way worse. What does it say?
Magic Mike.
Yeah, demonetized. But yeah, so I can tell you guys, or go ahead.
So, how did you pay for those in prison?
Commissary. Yeah. Well, my tattoo artist, his name was Charlie. He was a little Native American dude, and he liked spice. So sometimes I would just pay him with spice because I could always get like really good deals, and he would just. But he did all of my tattoos, and I maybe paid $500 for everything, which is cheap.
Wow.
If that, like, to be honest, it might have been like $400. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know, because it was just like over time. And at the time, I had a celly, who you know, Ant, and me and Ant were competing, like, because he was getting his body tattooed also. And he had his own artist, and I had my own artist. So when I was in Santa Rita, Charlie pretty much only worked on my tattoos. I didn't let him, like, because any free sessions we could get, I was like, nah, bro, we're doing my stuff today. Like, we went like 8 months straight.
So you probably had to pay him extra for that?
No, not really. I was just a consistent customer, and I always had the money. I was always paying, and like I was easy to work on because I didn't I didn't tap out. I could go for like 6-hour sessions. Back then, I had a higher pain tolerance. Nowadays, I can't. I don't think I could do that anymore.
I was going to ask. So, had you not gone to prison, would you have gotten the same amount of tattoos?
Yeah, because before I went in, I already had like 10 tattoos that I got on the streets, like from similar style artists, people who had been to prison, and I was already like addicted. You know how it is. Like, you get addicted. Like, you get one, and then you want another, and then you want another, and so like I would go like hours and hours, and then sometimes I would just be thinking about getting tattoos, and then once I got out, I don't even think about it anymore. I don't really. Yeah, I don't care about tattoos anymore.
Man, I think about them all the time.
Yeah, I know you like tattoos.
Yes, I've had a long time addiction. Thankfully though, I haven't gone through with a lot of them.
Tutti said, "What's the most you paid for a tattoo in person? Commissary, wires, or trading K2 balls?" Yeah, you can also wires are like green dots. You could put people on put money on people's books and stuff.
What's green dots?
Green dot was like a card that was around back in the day where you could put like money on it. And I never had one, and I never really used it. It was real common though. Like, a lot of people in prison had them.
So it was like a debit card?
Kind of like a prepaid debit card that like you could have, like, if you owed somebody $100, you'd have your girl call and put money on their girl's green dot card, and it was like almost like WhatsApp, like where there was like no like governing authority, so like there was nobody like watching it, and you could just transfer money like kind of like on the low. I think maybe that was the purpose. Like I said, I never used it, so I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, let me reply to this. What else you got?
Okay, so let's see, how about I know you did a video on it, but a little bit about the tattoo guns. How did you guys get them? The ink, where did you guys get that from? How did you make it?
So tattoo guns are pretty easy to make. You take a CD player and you bust it open. You take out the motor. You've got 2 kinds of motors. You have a Pancake and a Jolly Rancher. We always use the Jolly Rancher because I like the Jolly Rancher better. And then you take a pen, a Bic pen, one of the clear ones. You hollow it out. You cut it at a certain point. You take a pen cap, you bend it like kind of like an L. You set the motor on the top part. You make a little spindle that attaches to like the end of the motor, and so when the motor's on, it spins, and then there's a little hole in the spindle that the needle plugs into. So as it spins, it goes in a circle, but that makes the needle go up and down, and then that's fed through the ballpoint pen, like the tip, which is hollowed out, and then yeah, that's it, and then a rubber band to keep the needle tight against like the top of the pen cap lid. It's kind of tricky to explain. It's easier to see it in real life. Like once you've seen them made, and they're not hard to make. Like you can get a gun in prison for like $15.
Okay, that was my next question. Like, how hard was it to acquire all of that?
You just need somebody who has like an old CD player. Yeah.
Oh, so you can pretty much, if you had a CD player, you can pretty much make a tattoo gun out of that?
Yeah, if you've got a CD player, a CD player is really all you need. You just need the motor because the pen is easy to get. The needles are really easy to get because they're just they're out of ballpoint pens or like the good pens with the springs because we would just steal them from the guards.
The G2s?
Not G2, yeah, G2s or any kind of pen that has a spring in it, really. But somebody's calling me. I don't know who this is. Any pen that has a spring in it, and then you stretch it out with a lighter, sharpen it, and then you have a prison gun or prison. So on the streets, like when I did the first video, everybody was talking trash because I kept calling it a gun. But in prison, that's what we call it. But on the streets, it's a machine, and they get like real picky about calling it a machine. Like I don't know. In prison, that's what we call it.
Yeah, I've only ever known it as a gun.
Somebody said, "What prison did you go to? Are you GP or SNY?" I was GP. I don't know what SNY means. That's probably something for in Arizona. It's called PC. That's protective custody, or SO, which is a sex offender. I don't know what SNY is. That's probably another state.
Yeah, I haven't never heard.
Yeah,
of
I was
that
in the
one.
Arizona Department of Corrections, in GP. In fact, some of the people here who are in the thread, like the one Polka Don, that's my homie Tutis, who I was in prison with as well, on Whetstone.
He said, "What's the most you paid for a tattoo in person?"
In person?
That's what he asked. Duties.
I don't know. Like a single tattoo? I don't know. I think he meant in prison. I don't know, because I would
Maybe he meant in prison. It says person. But.
Yeah, I would just pay like sessions. Like we would just go. We would just get it in. Yeah, we would just go for hours and hours, and he would tell me like I think like $80 for your arm, and then we would just start working on it, and then I just pay him, and I would always pay him a little extra because he did a good job, and he, there wasn't a lot of like really good artists in there, and my artist Charlie was pretty good, but I knew like if I gave him like the right ideas, he would crush it. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like about working and then letting them have the creative freedom too. So like that's the trick with like tattoo artists. A lot of people get so specific that their artist has no freedom to like create. You need to like just let the artist get comfortable and relax and have a little fun with it, and then just like run, like do what you're gonna do and make it yours too. If not, then it doesn't work, and people end up with bad tattoos that were forced. So
True.
Yeah.
Were you ever afraid of like hepatitis?
No, never. So that's like a common misconception is hepatitis. Everybody in prison has hepatitis from sharing needles. That's true, but not from tattoo needles. It's from didn't we cover this in another video? I can't remember.
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, so in prison there's two kinds of needles. You have tattoo needles, which are made from springs out of a pen. And if you don't have one, you can just go buy one from somebody. Somebody in the yard will have one, and it costs like 2 soups. So it's $1. But there's another kind of needle that's used for slamming dope into your veins. Those needles are hollow, so fluid can travel through them, and those have to be stolen from medical. And to steal a needle from medical is a lot harder than getting a pen. So those needles cost $100 or more, depending on the yard. Like if you're on a 4-yard, those needles are like $200-$300 if there is even one on the yard, because it's not easy to steal from medical on a 4-yard. So what would happen is because those needles were so rare, everybody who slammed dope shared. And you would see 4 or 5 guys who all had hepatitis, and one guy who didn't have hepatitis but wanted to get high, and he would voluntarily put that needle in his arm and get hepatitis. Like, it was very, very, very common. And then a couple months later, one of my buddies got it real bad on Santa Rita, and he was a youngster too. He was like maybe 21, 22 when he got it, because he was younger than me, and I was 26 when I got out. So his eyes turned all yellow, his skin turned all yellow. He got it bad.
Yikes.
And he was just slamming like every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, is hepatitis common in prison? Yes. Does it come from sharing needles? Yes, but not tattoo needles. Like you can technically get it if you shared like ink, but I never did that. I made all my own ink. I made,
Yeah, I had heard that before that the inmates would get it from tattooing. That's why I always thought
that's like a myth. They just tell that to people to scare them. Like if you get tattoos in prison, you're gonna get hepatitis. That's not the case. Like as long as you're clean, you have your I had my own gun the whole time I was in there. I always had my own gun. That I only used my own gun because it was $10, $15 to make. It's cheap.
Did you ever get caught getting tattoos?
Yeah, twice.
Really? What happened?
The first time the cop took the gun. The second time we got a major ticket because my point man, who happened to be the same kid I was telling you about, he was sitting out front of the cell, and he nodded out on Spice. He just nodded out.
Oh, wow.
And the cop just walked by and just walked right in on us because the kid's nodded out. So the cop sees the kid nodded out, and then he just walks into the cell. And that time I got a ticket. Yeah. So
did they take the gun too?
Yeah, he took the gun, took the ink, got a ticket. Yeah, that sucked. So
yeah.
G4, G5 Max. Thanks, Louis. Appreciate you, bro. That's West. Hell yeah, that's what it was like in West Texas Penitentiary. Bro, I've heard bad stuff about Texas. I've heard Texas is I heard Texas has chain gangs where you have to go work outside in 100-degree weather. And I don't know if they actually have the chain, but I just know they have to go work and they don't get paid for that shit. They just you're
that's
outside
right.
working doing construction or digging ditches and stuff like that, and they don't pay you for it.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Slave labor type.
I think back in the day, Arizona used to do that too. When Florence was one of the only prisons.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine. 35 for a sleeve is a steal. Where you get the ink? What's up, Nick from the office? I always made my own ink. So we would take you take a jar of hair grease, and then you take some toilet paper and you roll it up into a wick, and then you coat that wick in the grease. And you tuck it down into the bottle of hair grease, and then you put it in a cabinet, and then you put a piece of cardboard over it, and then you light it like a candle. Well, it is a candle. And then all the soot will collect on the top of the cardboard, and then you can mix it. A lot of people mix it different ways. Some people do mouthwash for the alcohol. Some people do pencil, ground up pencil shavings. There's a lot of different ways you can make the ink, and then water it down to get gray tones or.
That makes sense now. I remember doing a search one time and finding a jar of the hair grease, but the guy was bald, and I was thinking to myself, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, grease was used for all kinds of stuff in prison, though. It was not just for people's hair. Yeah, because the grease in prison's for black people's hair. But all the Mexicans and white boys have it because it's used for everything in there.
Yeah, I think it was a bald Mexican. Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, why does he have this?
Yeah, no, it's used for hair grease is used for everything in there. Yeah, so it's pretty common.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
What else you got?
So in
lead poisoning. Yeah, talk about lead poisoning. Yeah, for the pencil shavings. They don't have lead in them anymore, though. It's graphite now. Grease was, grease. He said grease was also used for.
That was the stuff I was thinking when I found it. I was
so it technically is too. One of the tricks that people use for smuggling stuff in from visitation is they would put grease in their belly buttons, and then when they went to visitation, their girl would pass them the package. They would have grease in their belly button. They would be able to lube it before they put it in the trunk.
Goodness,
as they say. So that's how stuff would get in from visitation too.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah, so grease is used for everything. Yeah. We gotta start going live more. This gotta. Yeah. It's easier than shooting videos that are.
It is easier.
More planned out and stuff. This is a little bit easier. So.
Okay, so in the academy, they told us about specific tattoos to look out for that they the gang units look out for.
Oh yeah, the political ink. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have any of those?
I don't have political ink because I was never politically affiliated. I have.
What about your little your calendar thingy?
Yeah, that's not political. That's just it's a prison tattoo. It's just a calendar. So on the streets, if somebody sees a calendar, they're gonna know oh, he was in prison. if they've been to prison or if they're a cop, right? But like normal people won't know. They'll be like, why do you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? They wouldn't know what that, like this guy just learned how to count.
Do your accounting thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
The thing always makes me laugh. Yeah, I remember you used to be very self-conscious of your tattoos when you first got out.
Yeah, I would always hide them when I first got out. I never.
And I used to try to tell you, like, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your.
Yeah.
Well, I always used to think people would be able to look at them and tell they were from prison, and I don't think people can. I think it just kind of.
I think if you've been there, I think you can.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I've never really had anybody. I've had a lot of people ask me. Every now and then I'll go out and people will be like, "Oh man, nice work. Where'd you get it done?" And then I'll be like, "Just my friend."
I've been with you a few times.
Yeah.
I remember one guy you straight out said prison, man. And he's like, "Oh yeah." I think we were in like Target or something.
That's funny.
What else we got?
What's up, my boy? Shout out from San Fernando Valley. What's good? Silent. I messed up by tattooing my face. I never tatted the face, bro. My celly, he was getting tatted when I was getting tatted. We were competing to see who would have the most ink. He beat me, by the way. He did his whole neck, his whole face, his legs, everything is done. But yeah, I didn't do my face. I was going to do my whole neck and then bring it up to my jawline right here and then go up behind my ears and then do the whole back of my head. But I did get scared because I saw some dude, my homie was getting the back of his head tattooed, and you can kind of hear like the needle hitting the skull. Not like hitting the skull, but like rattling. It's like it makes this weird sound, and he was in so much pain tattooing his skull, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this.
I remember when I was younger, I wanted to do that. I wanted to shave like a part. It was like a style at that time to shave a part of your hair and then like the other part be long and flowy and then get a tattoo right there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of hot on women. Like I kind of like that.
That was before like I had my son and everything. It was a thing I wanted to do for like 3 months.
Yeah. Oh, you outgrew it?
Yeah, I never did it. My friend did it, and I thought it looked really cool on her, and I told her that. I said, the next thing you got to do is put a tattoo right there, because she had just shaved the part of it. And so, like, next you got to put a tattoo right there, but she never did it. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And I never did it.
Somebody said, what was your most painful tattoo you got? All right, there's a couple of them, bro. There's a couple spots that are, it's hard. To be honest, I think the worst is right here. I'm kind of skinny, so my bones are not like, I don't have any fat on my bones. So my hip bone was really bad. And then my lower back was also really, really bad. And then the foot is horrible. Yeah, so but I think the hip, I would have to say the hip is probably, but then there's other places that don't hurt that much, like the armpits don't really hurt that much.
Really?
Yeah, the elbows, like this isn't, like you would think this is really bad.
What about like your chest?
Your chest it's painful, but it's not like your ribs. Like your ribs are, like I would put a shirt in my mouth, I'd put my headphones on when we were doing like my rib work and my body work. I never tapped out. I got close a couple times. But I would put my headphones on, I'd put a shirt in my mouth, and then when you're in prison and you're getting tatted like on the yard and you're getting like big ass sections of work, everybody wants to come over and see. So like everybody knew my cell was always getting tattooed.
Oh, but that's like drawing attention.
Not on Santa Rita, because the way Santa Rita's set up, like you can always tell where the cops are, so they can't really. Yeah. So when we were getting tatted, especially because it was me and my celly both going like usually at the same time, like I would go one day, he would go the next day, we would always have people at our cell. Like throughout rec, we'd have like 15 visitors that would just be coming over to the cell. So I'd be laying there getting my ribs tattooed with a shirt in my mouth and my headphones on, and people would walk into my cell and be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, that's coming out good. Oh, what's that going to be? And they try to talk to you, and you're like, bro, leave me alone. Like, get the fuck out of my cell right now, bro. And but they get curious, and they want to see how good the work is. And then they start trying to hire your artist. Like, oh, man, can you come over? And you're like, bro, get out of here, bro. That shit is so annoying.
They do that, like, in the shops, too, because all mine are from shops. And when the dude was
Shut your ass up, duties. He knows I like Shakira. They do what? Sorry.
Yeah, like in the shops, they'll go and like all the other artists will come and check out what they're doing on YouTube.
Yeah, but in prison everybody's super nosy, so like they all want to see. So there'll be like 15 people in there, like sometimes like 6 people in the cell at once, and then you're hot. It's summer. And there's like a bunch of bodies in the cell sweating and shit. And you're like, bro,
gross.
Get out of here. Yeah. So that was like probably the worst part about getting, tattooed that way. I do want to finish. I'd like to get my legs finished like all the way up to my thighs and then just be done one day.
Me too.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to finish this one forever.
Yeah. Well, then once you finish that, you'll probably start. You have like, if you're gonna like go crazy, you have a long way to go. If you're like planning on like doing both sleeves or are you planning on doing your back still? Yeah.
My back and my leg.
Just one leg?
Yeah, just one leg. I want to get this whole side and then leave this one blank.
Okay. Yeah. Like the
contrast. Yeah.
The contrast is cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that works.
But of course the whole back.
Yeah.
And then leave this arm blank, my leg blank, everything on that side blank.
Yeah.
And then this side sleeved.
Sleeve it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
It's fun when you're younger. The older you get, that shit starts to hurt, bad. And
it doesn't hurt me still.
Well, when I got my leg tattooed for the YouTube video I did, that didn't hurt at all. Yeah, that ink is freaking dark. Like if you compare that to the rest of the ink, I wonder if I can get it on camera. Probably not. Oh yeah. Look how much darker that ink is. But Aaron made that ink himself, and that was really good ink. It came out, That's our #1 most watched video still.
Really?
It's our #1 most watched long form video, and I think it's like, 80,000 views or something like that right now. That video is crazy.
Nice.
That one didn't hurt at all. Yeah. So, but when I finish my legs, I have to do my kneecaps and the back of my kneecaps, and those parts I'm kind of. Yeah, I think the back of the knee is gonna probably be the most.
So, are you gonna go all the way down to like your foot too?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleeve my feet. Sleeve and then sleeve all the way up to like the top.
Ouch.
Not the top of my thigh, but like almost the top of my thigh.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I'm done. Unless I decide to do my neck one day and the back of my head. Which now they got numbing cream for that stuff.
Yeah, when I got my eyebrows micro bladed.
Yeah.
She put the numbing cream on them.
Did it work?
It did, but she had moved. So when they do your eyebrows, they do like all these crazy lines to make sure they're like symmetrical. Mm-hmm. And she had moved a certain way that one of the lines got smeared, so she had to redo the lines. And then the numbing cream on one of the sides had worn off. So by the time she went there, I tried to like tough it out, and she's like, she's like, can you feel that? And I said, yeah. She's like, do you want more numbing cream? And I was like, no, just go.
Is it the same kind of numbing cream they use for tattoos?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
I think somebody in the office, Anthony, was telling me he tried it before and it didn't really do anything for him.
It worked.
Oh.
Yeah, it worked. Because then she stopped because like I was fine. It was painful, but I was fine. I could do it. And she's like, no, I'm not going to put you through pain when we don't need to. So she stopped and she numbed it, and then after it like numbed, it was fine.
Yeah, because it takes a little while. People say it's cheating to like get tattoos with the numbing cream, mm-hmm. but like at a certain point, I feel like I've earned it. And I'm like, bro, I got like I got enough work without it. Like now that I'm old, I could be like, I don't care if you think it's cheating or not. like for like the back of the kneecaps, if it hurts as bad as I think it is, I wouldn't mind putting numbing cream on the back of my kneecaps. I have a feeling like that little tender spot, like where like the, like the side of the knee, behind the knee, bro. Yeah.
I would think the knees hurt too.
The knees probably hurt. I don't know. Yeah. Duty said we should get matching tattoos.
I've been saying that.
That has to do with how you met in prison, like each other's names behind bars or something like that. Oh yeah.
Time served.
Time served. Oh yeah. We'll have to get a time served.
Time and served.
It won't fit.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I know when you before you got my name tattooed and we had talked about it, I was like looking all over your body. I don't think there's any room anywhere.
For what? I still have space. I have a bicep that's open.
Yeah, that's the only spot I was thinking.
Yeah, this whole under spot right here is still open. Yeah. I have to go finish that one day.
But then you went and got my name. You surprised me with that one.
Yeah.
I remember you were walking around and you're like, yep, your birthday present's in here. And you're like giving me hints and I couldn't find it.
Oh, is that what it was? Your birthday present? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're walking around with your shirt off and I could not figure it out. And you're like, you can see it. You could technically touch it.
It probably blended in real well, so you couldn't tell.
And I'm looking around the room everywhere. I'm like, I can't figure it out. And then I realized after I finally saw it, I was like, oh, that's why he's been grumpy all day.
Yeah. Did you guys ever know, like, So for like us, when we were in prison, we always knew when people were getting tattooed because you can hear it. Like you can always hear like the machine, especially like when you've been in there a long time and you get used to the sound. Like I would always know when people are getting tatted. Like did you ever hear it? Did you ever walk by and hear like this?
No. The inmates knew not to do it in whatever house I was working because they knew I would
write them.
Yeah.
You wrote tickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was I had pre-written tickets in this folder I would carry around with me. So all I would have to do is like fill in the inmate's number and like the dates and whatever.
Huh. Somebody said live is lit. That's Nick. What's up, Nick? L ads. I don't know if there is ads or not. Ads haven't popped up on my phone. We're watching it from our phone so we can read the comments as well. Do they put ads in the lives? Oh, sorry guys, that kind of sucks. I didn't know if they would put them in the live. We're gonna start trying to go live more often because this is a little bit easier, just chopping it up while we're, hanging out on a Friday. Oh, somebody said no ads. Okay, cool.
Duthi said Mike has the Shakira waist.
Yeah, I saw. Shut your ass up, Doothies. I'm gonna beat your ass up on Saturday, bro. Yeah, Saturday's our big party. We're doing a poker tournament.
Oh, yep. There's an ad.
Oh, there is an ad. Yeah, we're doing a poker tournament, beer pong tournament.
I don't know which one I'm more excited for.
Yeah, I don't want to play poker. I'm getting stressed out on poker lately.
No, I take poker very serious.
Yeah, it'll still go. It's still going even with the ads. I think it just kind of picks up. Wherever the video leaves off at if there's an ad. I don't know how it works. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Yeah.
These are fun.
What?
All the comments.
Let me say with a shot of coffee.
And it gave me an ad again.
You know what we should do? Yeah, I just got to add to it. Was a Temu ad? Oh.
Temu ad.
Yeah. You know what we should do is we should do a live. Doothies, you want to come on and do a live with us, bro? We'll. So I found a website. Where they sell everything. Like they sell like the Bushy Creek beef stews, the summer sausages, the Cactus Annie squeeze cheese, the Cactus Annie tortillas. Because you can't go buy that stuff from. You can't buy it from Keefe. Keefe does not sell to the general public.
Who was it? Oh my gosh! Within this last week, somebody said they ordered that stuff.
No, I found it. I know where it's at. Like I found out how to get it.
Yeah, I overheard a conversation. I think it was somebody in the office.
Yeah, maybe. I know how to get all of it now. So like we should do a live where like we make like a spread. That'd be dope. I don't know if we could set it up in this room because I don't know if the table's big enough, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
We could do it on our beer pong table.
And then we just move the cameras over to the beer pong table, and then we need a trash can. Actually, we didn't use trash cans for like 3-bangers. We would just heat them up in the microwave. Oh, but you still need the stinger to do like the bowls of rice, rice and all of that stuff.
Where would you get a stinger?
You could probably buy stingers on Amazon, I bet. So for everybody who doesn't know, a stinger is like a little piece of metal with a plastic handle that you put down into like a cup of water and you plug it into the wall and it boils the water. So somebody said, I came here from a person who posted an ad about your stream. His name was Opal Media Matt. What is he doing in a video game server? What's he doing in a video game server? I'm not sure, Matt. Matt is burnt out. We shouldn't be posting it in video game servers. But
burnt out.
Oh, dude, he said he saw a stinger at Goodwill.
No way.
I would have bought that. If I saw it at Goodwill, I would have bought that. Some dude just got out of prison and just donated it to Goodwill or something like that.
That's hilarious.
Salty, not going to leave it behind on the yard, just took it home with him.
I saw on Facebook Marketplace one time, I saw a guy selling his little, what are they called? Skyworth TV? The prison TVs.
Is that the name of the brand, was Skyworth?
Yeah.
Was that what it was? Mm-hmm. I don't know. They're little flat screens.
Mm-hmm. The 13-inch flat screen.
So I saw them when I went back to prison 6 months ago I went back to prison 6 months ago to do public speaking. Mm-hmm. Not public speaking, but like I went to go talk to like a group of inmates about being a business owner because for everybody who doesn't watch our channel regularly, we own a small business. And I've been out of prison for like 9 years. So I went back like 6 months ago to go speak to a group of inmates in the prison, like 100 inmates, about like being a business owner. And when I was done, they let me and all of the other business owners, because I wasn't the only one there, tour the prison, tour the facility, and we got to go back into the dorms, and when I went into the dorms, I got like PTSD because it was Arizona. It was the same prisons I was in. I was like, oh my god. And but I saw the TVs there, and like I was like, did they shrink the TVs? Because I was talking to like a group of inmates, and they were like, no, they're like, these are the same TVs.
They're 13 inches
from ever. And I was like, no way. Like when you go back and see it again after being out,
right? They're
tiny. Like it's not much bigger than like a tablet. Like if it is bigger than a tablet, it's tiny.
Yeah.
And I just didn't remember them being that small. And
it's been years for you. So.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But then after to be fair, the server was named Life in Prison. Oh, okay, that makes sense then, Matt. A video game. What video game is it? Matt's a dork, so he's probably playing some dorky game. What game was it? I gotta know. But we game quite a bit too. We don't not a lot.
Oh,
anymore.
It's probably that space game that we used to play.
No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
No, there's no servers in No Man's Sky.
Oh, true.
I don't
You're
know
right.
I don't know what video game Matt plays, but
I got a call coming in.
Yeah, I had like 2 calls coming too while we were doing the live stream. Yeah, it's always
my phone will be dead all day.
Yeah, now we're on the live stream. Everybody wants to call us. Yeah, but the TVs are tiny, and you go back and see them. But people get out, and some people take them home with them, and then I think they're selling them on eBay because I've seen them pop up on eBay for like $300.
I messaged the guy just to mess with him.
Where'd you see it at?
On the Facebook Marketplace.
Just the prison TV?
Yeah.
How much was it?
$50.
Oh, I would have bought it. Just to
I
have
was
one.
like, do you still have your DOC number on it? And he's like, yeah, but I can sand it off if you want. I just laughed and I said, I'm just messing with you.
So in prison, you can buy your own TV, and it's like $300, but not everybody has $300. So when people get released, they leave their TVs on the yard and they give them to their buddies who can't afford a TV, and then all TVs, the guards have like a tattoo gun that they can tattoo numbers onto the plastic of the TV, and it identifies the TV as who it belongs to. So they'll tattoo your prison identification number on it. Dukes is calling me in the middle of a live stream. Oh, then he hung up. I was gonna answer, but I don't know how that would have sounded on the microphone.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, so we could sand the numbers off. Like if you couldn't afford a TV from commissary, you could buy one from somebody leaving or whatever for like $40 or $50 for a lot cheaper. Maybe sometimes like $30 or $40 if I remember correctly. And then we would say, like, I never bought a TV from commissary.
Really?
In my whole 7 years, every single TV I owned was bought off somebody from the yard. Even though I had money on my books, I could have bought one 100 times. I never bought one.
So that day I came to search you, what did you do? Hide your TV?
No, it was just sitting out.
No, I would have saw that.
The number was sanded off and put back on there.
Yeah, I was property officer. I would have noticed if it was sanded off.
I brought it with me from Santa Rita.
Huh.
I literally transferred yards with that TV. I never.
You must have had a really good sand shop then.
Yeah, the same guy who did all my tattoos is the same guy who put all of my.
Some of them were so obvious.
Yeah, you could always tell. Like sometimes you would look at people's TVs and you would see like the sanding. Yeah. Like you would see it.
And the
like,
dots of how they did that number.
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
So the key was to sand it like lightly all the way across, so it blended real well, and that way they could, because it was the same thing with like CD players, and like the good people who knew how to put numbers on. They would charge like I think it was like $4. Like if you bought a TV and it wasn't yours and you needed your number put on it, you'd pay somebody $4. Take him the TV in a pillowcase, like hide it, because you can't be walking across the yard with the TV.
Right.
And yeah, it's all these weird little things that I forget about. Like now that we talk about the stuff on the internet, everybody's like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about right now?" But like every now and then you would see somebody walking across the yard like with a TV in a pillowcase, and like we would know. He's taking it to the guy to get his number sanded off, and then put a new number on there, or his number.
So that guy wasn't like mobile, where he would just like go to your.
No, you would take it to him, and he would do it at night. Yeah, you do it. You do the numbers at night, so like the guards don't see you. Because the good ones are done with a tattoo gun. Yeah, they would like tattoo it. I'm pretty sure. Like they would have like a stronger needle, and they would like literally tattoo prison numbers into the back of the TV.
Right.
Because it would suck if you got your TV confiscated, bro. That sucked.
Yeah.
There was nothing worse. I had a bubble TV once, like one of the big old school TVs.
Those were so obvious when like the inmates had a newer number and they'd show up with a bubble TV.
He said, I don't know how he posted a literal YouTube link in the general. It's in Discord, by the way. Matt is very creative and he's very tech savvy. So he's our producer.
Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
So Matt is very tech savvy. He's very he's like creative when it comes to like computer stuff. He's our producer. He does all of our editing and stuff. So I'm sure if there's a way to post a YouTube link into like the general,
Matt would find it.
Yeah, Matt would figure out a way to do it. So welcome to the channel. We play video games too. Not a lot anymore, but sometimes we jump in there. And
Our
play.
Discords used to be wild.
Yeah. How long have we been live for? Can we see? Oh, well, I know we started at 5, so 40 minutes. Duh. Yeah. What else you got for prison tattoos? Is there anything left? She has a whiteboard that she has over there that she would.
Yeah, I've been trying to like discreetly look over. I don't know. I remember I got this one when I worked at the prison, and everyone kept asking me like if I had an inmate do it. I'm like, jeez, no.
Well,
I got very
inmates
offended.
are like really good.
No, they actually were.
If you go get street tattoos, and you don't go to like a very high-end artist, it's not very easy to differentiate between like prison tattoos. Like you can replicate street tattoos in prison to an extent. The shading is a little bit different, obviously, because you guys have like real shading guns. We don't have those in there, but
I
it's all
think
single needle.
one of them, the shading, the gun that they used, they called it Big Bertha, and it had like I think 16 needles or something going all at once.
Yeah, some guns will have like 16 needles. Megan said your hair is fire today. That's the second person who said that. Did you do?
Somebody else said that too. Oh, thank you
so.
guys.
I think somebody else said something about your hair. I am so weird. Like as a guy, like I don't notice like hair, eyelashes. Like I don't notice anything. I'll just.
I actually got this hairstyle from a TikTok video.
Oh really?
Because I don't know.
I'm looking at the camera so I can see like it looks. You wear that every now and then, don't you? Or is that new?
Nope, it's new. It's my first time trying it.
Ever? Oh. No, it looks good.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I'm trying to be creative because I always just wear my hair down. I'm trying to get in touch with my girly side.
Tutti said Mike's hair looks amazing. Thanks, I just got it cut.
You did.
Back in the day, Tutti's used to have an afro. He used to have this big old afro that was like, no, it wasn't that big, but it was like, he had it like faded on the sides and then an afro that would stick straight up on the top. I don't know. How did you even get that haircut in prison, bro? Like, how did that even...
The paisas?
Yeah, the pipe. So on Santa Rita, I used to get my hair cut by the paisas only.
Really?
Yeah.
You were allowed to do that?
Yeah, on Santa Rita I was. Yeah. There was a paisa there named Charco, and he used to cut my hair. He was the best barber I ever had. I have a picture of me and my daughter when I was on Santa Rita when she came to visit me.
Oh, I've seen that picture.
That haircut was from Charco, and that was the best haircut.
Was it the cornrows?
No, I have no hair. It's like it was like a.
Oh, the other picture in the little alligator.
The one
frame.
when I had braids. Can you get your hair twisted in prison, like braids, like cornrows? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of you with.
Yeah, I had braids. Like when I first started my sentence, because I'm half black. For everybody who doesn't know, I had a huge afro, and I would have braids. I used to have 2 big braids that would hang down to my almost about right here. That's about how long my hair got at its longest. Yeah, and then
ever at Whetstone?
No, on Steiner. Oh. Yeah, I never got to Whetstone with my hair long. I cut my hair when I was still on Steiner. I just got like tired of it one day. It was my afro, because I would have to wake up in the morning and then pick it out, and then I would have to like braid it or have somebody braid my hair. But yeah, you can get your hair braided in prison. My homie JoJo was like one of the best braiders ever. Like that dude could get down. It was crazy. What are you done?
You can, thank you.
you can reply on the camera.
You were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. What do you got left?
I don't know. I think I like the matching tattoo idea.
Yeah, I'm not getting a tattoo like anytime soon, but
no,
not right now.
I want one so bad.
Go get a tattoo then. I don't want a tattoo.
Yeah.
Burned
I just get so indecisive.
Yeah.
I get like maybe you can help me design something.
Matt, what were you thinking? Why did you say that in a video game server out of all things? What did Matt say in the video game server? Max.
He got tired of people pulling on his hair.
Stop being gay.
Oh my goodness.
Pull on your hair from behind, your little afro.
You guys knocked that off.
Yeah. Toothies has always been gay. Telling your wife on Saturday if you guys come over.
Oh yeah, he plays poker, right?
Who?
Toothies?
He was playing, last weekend, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you not remember?
For a little bit. He
Yeah.
didn't play very long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
To play poker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, play some beer pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer pong, Saturday.
Yeah, I really want to beat you.
What, at beer pong? Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I don't know.
I'm the beer pong champ.
I am pretty good.
Yeah. I'm the beer pong champ.
I've been practicing all week. You just didn't know.
I've been practicing since I was 16. So.
Did you play beer pong in poker? Or in prison?
No, there's no beer pong in prison. they don't play beer pong in prison. No, I had
With what's it called? With hooch?
Ever since someone told me English or Spanish, my love has changed.
What? Oh my goodness. I still want to know what Matt said.
Yeah, what did Matt? My life has changed. Yeah. I'm telling your wife. Yeah, I'm telling your wife, dude. I'm screenshotting all of these comments.
Should we tell him about
what?
Aaron's crush?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Our kid has a huge crush on, what's her name?
Jessica.
Jessica, yeah. Our son has a big crush on your wife, by the way. So everybody watching, Tootie's the guy commenting is a friend of ours,
yeah.
And his wife and their kids. So. Shout out. What do you got left on tattoos? We're getting off topic.
As always.
As always.
I think that's it on my board there.
Okay. This was our 140th video, and we're now at 40,000 subscribers.
No way.
So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Helping us get to 40,000 subs. Can Max tell us what Matt said in the video game server? What is going on here?
I know. We can't end this until I find out.
Yeah, I got to know what happened here.
Or Matt, can you just tell us what you said?
Did Matt send us $2?
Yeah, somebody did.
Matt did.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
Yeah. How do we see who's in the live stream? I wish I could see who's like joining and stuff. We're so new to this. This is only our third. Oops, sorry. That probably was loud. I hit my mic on accident. Sorry about that. This is probably super
Ay,
stickers.
cuidado.
¿Qué pasó?
Cuidado.
Oh. This is only our third live stream ever. Chat filter.
Oh, I remember this guy, Louis. He was
Louis.
in our previous.
Yeah. He's been in the last couple of them. Yeah. He comments a lot in the videos and stuff too. So. You can't see who's in. Oh, I didn't know. But
we're still new to this.
Yeah, I'm taking a break from tattoos. Another 5 more years, and then I'm going to go in and finish them all. I'm going to wait till I have a bunch of money, and then I'm going to just get put under the needle, anesthesia, and then just have them finish like both legs in one day, and I'm just going to wake up, and it's going to be done. People do that. There was like a famous basketball player who had like his whole back piece done in one session. I know it sounds crazy, but like I would, if I had the money. Oh my God, Matt, don't put it in a Roblox server.
Roblox.
There's like children. This is not content made for children in a Roblox. Was Matt playing Roblox? Don't our kids play Roblox?
Yeah, Aaron has a Roblox backpack.
Yeah, we play 7 Days to Die, which is kind of like
the game that kept getting him in trouble.
What game?
Roblox.
Oh, Roblox is what gets our kid in trouble? Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's the one he kept sneaking out of class.
He was staying up all night to play Roblox, or he was like going out of class to play Roblox.
We caught him in the guest room that one time.
Like at 2 in the morning or something, like 3 in the morning playing Roblox.
You tried to hide under the bed when you caught him. He's like 10, you guys. He's
11. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was 10 at the time of that incident.
Oh, I did the same thing. When I was a kid, I'd stay up all night playing video games.
I did too, but my parents didn't check.
So our dream, I'm just going to speak it into reality while we're on a live stream, while we're talking about video games. My dream is to, because we play video games, and my favorite video games, and not just my favorite video games, my favorite theme in the whole world is zombies. Like, I love zombies, you love zombies, we watch the zombie movies. Zombies are the shit.
We're preppers. Yeah. We're ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, we're ready for the zombie apocalypse. We got it down. But one day I'm going to make a zombie video game, but get this, all right? You're going to start in the prison. Or a prison, like an island prison, like Alcatraz. And you can choose your character. You can be a guard or an inmate, a male or a female. and then you can get whatever little resources and supplies you can, and then you got to swim off the island and go to the mainland, and it's going to be like an online player versus player MMO, massive multiplayer online game. And it's going to be, somebody's going to steal my damn idea. I just said this on YouTube Live, and they're going to make this on. If this game comes out next year, I'm going to be so mad.
Can you patent the idea or something? No.
Nobody will take it. There's so many zombie games out there like Dead Island and 7 Days to Die and Call of Duty Zombies and somebody said Trump has a tattoo that says Thug Life. Fortnite all day. Bro, I watch the videos of kids playing Fortnite, and I don't know how they do it. The game is, have you ever seen it? Like, they're like building and PvPing at the same exact time.
Really?
Yeah, like they build, climb, jump, go underneath stuff, like fight each other all at the same. It's crazy. I don't know how, like you have to have like super fast reflexes and processing speeds to play Fortnite. It's nuts.
I know our kids play it, and they have like skins.
Do they play it?
Yeah.
Oh, they have what?
Like skins. I guess you can buy like.
Yeah, like outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That game's way too fast paced for me to be playing Fortnite. So
I think Yanni's game is Minecraft and Aaron's is Roblox. Like those are their games of choice. But they both have played Fortnite in the past.
Fortnite's kind of cool, but I don't want to have my hands spread out on my entire keyboard. Oh, you play on the PC. Yeah, see, we play Xbox. I've tried to play PC, but it's hard. Like, I can't really adapt to the keyboard. I don't know if that's Zero Build. Matt. Who's V Mageno? I feel like there's a bunch of people from The Office watching tonight. This is probably like Nick Jr. or something.
Nick Jr.
Yeah. Anyways.
We had an office vote in Skype one time. Should we call him Nick Jr. or Lil Nicky?
Yeah, no, I call him both. He's Little Nicky and Nick Jr. So Nick Jr.
They voted Nick Jr.
Yeah, Little Nicky's a good one too.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
He doesn't like it?
No.
Why? Like, it's a great movie. I am old school. Play school games like Paper Rock Scissors. You play Pokemon.
It's pretty old school.
Yeah, Pokemon is old school.
I was a kid when Pokemon came out.
Yeah, I had a good Pokemon collection. Don't whisper.
Oh, sorry. V from California. Hi, V.
What's up, V? Welcome to the live chat. Our live chat doesn't get a lot of people in it. We've got 20 of us here right now, or 18, so that's a lot for us.
That is.
Our last one only had like 15 or 16. Like I said, I don't know. I think we're going to start going live twice a week. Oh, I forgot to apologize. So we were supposed to have the new video ready today.
Oh, yeah.
It's not out yet. Friday it will be out. We've just taken some extra time editing it. Matt's working on it still. It should be out. No, it will be out Friday. It was us picking up Michael from prison. He had been in prison for 10 years. We picked him up on the day he got out. We took him to see his daughter for the first time in 8 years. We took him to see his sisters, and we took him shopping and out to eat. And we got so much footage. It's just been like a lot of work, like editing it all down into one video. Excuse me. So we were hoping it would be live by today. It will be live by Friday. Not to change the subject, what happened to Mike after he got released? Waiting for that video. Raquel, your hair does look great.
Thank you.
What happened to Mike after I got released? Like right when I got released? So I got released on a Thursday, right? Or was it a Friday?
You told me Friday.
It was January 8th, 2016. Hey Siri, what day was January 8th, 2016? It was Friday. Okay, so I got released on a Friday, and I got out. My mom picked me up. I went and got a phone. I got a job, and I started my job Monday. I had a friend who was already out, who was already doing telemarketing. And see you later, V, if that's a piece. I can't tell if that deuces.
That's a really cool one.
What? Yeah,
it's like
that is
two
cool.
colors.
Yeah, but when I got out, I got a job as soon as I got out, and I went straight to work. I went into sales. I'm experienced. I'm not great at sales, but I'm good at sales. And I went right into sales. I started saving money, and then I started my company with my wife and our other partner. The three of us started our company together 7 years ago, and we still do the same thing. Gets a little bit tiring from time to time, but we own a business, and then I'm in college on top of that. And when I got out, I pretty much, as soon as I got out, I just went to work.
Yeah, I remember when we ran into each other at church that one day. I said, "Oh, how you been? You're out." And then you started telling me, "Yeah, I got out last week, and I got a car, and I got a job, and da-da-da-da." And I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah, I don't move slow. Yeah. I have like ADD, OCD. I have crazy OCD. I don't know if anybody else has OCD, but my OCD is getting so bad that at night before I go to bed, I have to trim all my fingernails every single night and then shave my face like down.
It drives me crazy.
Down to the skin every single night. I have to trim my toenails, my fingernails. I don't know what it is, but like if I feel my fingernails scratching on the bed, Mike is the GOAT when it comes to the word hustling. Yeah, thanks, Tooties. Yeah, appreciate it. You too, bro. Yeah, you've been out as long as me. You're doing great. There's a lot of a lot of people get out of prison and hustle hard. Like they have like that drive.
Yeah.
Like they get out of prison and they're just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to keep going back in and out. That's what I said in the other video. I don't think the recidivism rate is 85%. I think it's 50%. I think half. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not obviously measuring statistics, but I see my buddies get out all the time, and half go back and half stay out.
Yep.
No, I don't know. Like, Dooties, you stayed out, right? Who else is in this video that did time? There's other people who are in this video that did time, and they've stayed out. And I've been out almost 9 years, you know. Got to be able to sell salt to a snail, my guy. That is how I hustle. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been doing sales so long. I'm not burned out on it. I still enjoy selling. I just don't enjoy selling on the phone anymore as much. And I don't enjoy selling actual like products or services anymore. I like to sell ideas, and like this is kind of a sell. YouTube is a sell if you think about it. You're selling people on why your prison content or why our perspectives are different than everybody else's.
True.
And they are. There's no other YouTube channels like ours. We're the first.
I still love sales. I just got into it
you
a year ago.
A couple years ago. Yeah, or
year or two ago.
Yeah, so it's fun for you. It's fresh. It's not old and stagnant like it is for me.
Right.
I get kind of burned out, even though I'll do sales for the rest of my life. But
it literally gives me like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, closing deals.
Yeah. I was closing one the other day, and my heart was like pounding really fast. And I was like, okay, cool. I still got the adrenaline in me.
Yeah. No, it'll never go away. Even when I close deals now, like all these years later, because I started doing sales 11 years ago, I still get not necessarily like adrenaline, but I get excited. And I enjoy it to an extent. So it's kind of fun. But I think we're at about an hour, and I am starving. And I have to wake up super early in the morning to replace my pool filter because my pool is green right now, and we're having a huge party Saturday. So I need to get the pool filter replaced tomorrow, get some muriatic acid in the pool.
Yeah, ASAP. We haven't been able to swim for like 3 days.
Yeah, I know.
We're going crazy.
Our pool's kind of green. Somebody said, can you see yourself doing real estate? I don't know. Maybe. It depends what kind of real estate. Not being like a real estate agent, but like an investor maybe one day. One of my other dreams is to get into private jets. I have like an obsession with private jets. I like watch videos on them all the time. The only job I would ever consider doing again, like working for somebody else, because I've been a business owner for so many years, it's really hard to go back to working a job for somebody else. I would go sell private jets for somebody else. In fact, there's a guy on YouTube. You guys, if you haven't seen him, his channel is called That Jet Guy. Or no, The Jet Guy. And he's an old man, and he sells like $50 million jets. It's his job, and he's a monster salesman, and these jets are amazing, and I would go do that. Because then you get to fly in them. You get to meet people from all over the world. Like, I would do that. I would go do that for free until I get my first sell, and then just make commission only. I actually sent that guy a message. Like,
did you really?
Yeah, I sent him a message like 6 months ago, and I was like, he never replied, but he has a huge following. He has like 1 million subscribers. But actually, I don't know if he has that many, but he has a lot. Yeah, pool party on Saturday. Somebody said my little got 16 plus years and ain't near release yet. Yeah, bro, 16 years. Hey, Teresa's in the live. Hey, Teresa. You caught us right at the end of the live.
I wonder, did you get your shirt yet?
Teresa, did you get your shirt? Yeah, let us know. 16 years. Yeah, bro, 16 years is a long, long time. It's not.
That's a lot.
It ain't nothing to like joke about. It's not like when you get in there and you realize like 16 years, I'm 33 and I'm gonna be out when I'm 49, and that like it hits you like a pile of rocks, like just in your gut. Like it's the worst feeling in the world. I got buddies that got out who they got out after doing 6 years and messed up, and then the second time they hit you, they get you some weird number, 15.25, 19.3, some crazy number. Get Pool RX. It fixed all my pool problems. What is Pool RX, Mac? So I bought a new filter today, and I'm gonna swap it out in the morning. I bought the sand. I just have to pretty much disconnect my filter. I was gonna do it today, but the PVC doesn't match up, so I have to cut all the PVC out, and it's too hot to do that today. So I'm waking up first thing in the morning. Me and my friend Bud, we're gonna reconnect all the PVC, make it fit to their like correct height settings, put the new filter in, and then I got to get this damn pool fixed. Pool RX. Okay, yeah. Is it like a chemical?
$75.
Yeah, it must be like a chemical or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I have muriatic acid and chlorinated liquid or liquid chlorine. But my pool's green and it needs to be blue.
Out of nowhere it happened because it was blue.
It was blue, and like in 3 days it went. But we knew that the filter was bad. It's leaking in 2 spots. It's not great. Oh, look.
Yay.
She said my shirt arrived today and it's freaking awesome. Sorry that it took so long,
cool.
Teresa. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't get her size on time. Sorry.
No,
I'm glad you finally got it, though.
We'll get better at getting the shirts and stuff, but getting them like quicker. Well, we have to fix them because the glow is so bright.
I was working on that today, actually, and then I got caught up with some other stuff.
I think you just removed the glow completely.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I have some stuff that I'm going to tweak on our little store and fix, and we'll get some nice shirts.
Yeah, Nick bought a sweater, so he's like the first one to ever buy.
Yeah, my sweater got like held up or something. There's something wrong with it. It hasn't arrived for me yet.
Somebody said, I think there's no adults in Life in Prison game server. Except for the mods. All right, we're going to tell Matt not to post on kids' video games servers.
In Roblox, of all places.
On a Roblox kids server.
That's funny. And devs.
What did he say?
And devs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if any of our Conan friends watch.
I know some people. Yeah, we used to play this online video game, and we had like a lot of friends in there. And I know, Planet watches. And
does he watch?
I don't know if he watches, but he knows that we have a podcast.
Knows. Yeah.
And
did you invite Planet to the party?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So I am super hungry, guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm starving.
I don't even know what I'm making for dinner.
We don't have dinner planned out?
Nope.
Oh my God, babe.
I'm gonna jump on Pinterest right now and find a good recipe because I have no idea.
We said another Temu commercial. I just bought 30 beer openers with Bluetooth for only 57 cents each. All right, we gotta go, guys. I'm so hungry. We're gonna start doing live more. I think we'll go live again Monday. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys very soon. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, how do I turn this thing off?
Oh, yeah, my leg's asleep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.